Hello and welcome to Wellness with Dr. Charlie. Today's topic is quite a sensitive one because we have them all around us usually, but it's how to eliminate negative and toxic people from your life. So this is a very, very difficult one because sometimes it could be a colleague, friend, your boss. Sometimes it's a family member, which is harder because you are obliged to be family for the rest of your life. But there are ways dealing with negative and toxicity within the family as well. So my first tip is to identify or know when somebody is negative towards you. So when somebody brings this just aura that just spoils your day on a daily basis, you know, the way they talk to you, the way they look at you, doesn't even have to be, it could be body language, you know, it doesn't have to be a word that hurts you, but they do it deliberately to put you down. So when you identify a toxic individual like that in your life, you have to put up boundaries. So that is number 2, set up boundaries, you know, put up those walls to these people because they do not deserve the time of day. Some of us are very giving. We give and give and give, and these people are like parasites. They absorb your positive energy and aura, and it is draining. So sometimes when it's a colleague or your boss, make sure you have minimal contact with that person. Obviously it's difficult when you have to work closely with them on important matters, but there are ways to deal with them. Do not be rude, because being rude will just get more negativity back. Be courteous, be professional, and go about your day knowing that you've dealt with that person professionally and you have the upper hand. So you stand that moral high ground knowing that, wow, I handled that pretty well today. And that is also a feel-good, endorphin-inducing feeling. So when you've done that and you know your boundaries, you can actually excel at what you do without thinking much of that person. So you'd be like, oh, yeah, he tried to get to me, but 1 for me, 0 for him. Because, you know, if every office or every house could have a signboard, you know, those keep calm signboards, keep calm and carry on, the ones that came from the UK during the war, I think there should be a signboard saying keep calm and remove toxic and negative people from your life, because that actually makes you feel good. You know you've released somebody who affects you on a daily basis, or if it's somebody at work, you get a break from them on Saturday and Sunday. That is, if you get a break on the weekend. So know that you're worth it. List down the pros and cons of eliminating this person from your life and keeping those boundaries. But, you know, any intelligent human being needs to do this for their own well-being. A lot of people have panic attacks, stresses and anxieties come from having to deal with negative, toxic individuals at the workplace. So for these patients who come in and see me, I usually ask them to take a break, take a holiday, and most of them say, I can't because I'm too busy at work. So then I turn to, how do you divide your day? Do you make time for yourself? Do you exercise? Do you speak to positive people? That is really, really important. Surround yourself with people who lift you up. Positive people, people who always tell you things that you need to hear, not the ones that actually give you advice and behind your back go and spread gossip to the colleagues in the lunchroom. So these are things you need to identify. Obviously, sometimes it's very, very difficult, but make time for yourself. even if it's 20 minutes in the day. It's not difficult actually to do a little bit of cardiovascular exercises, whether it's running or swimming. You know, all you need is a change of clothes and your running shoes, and just run around the block a couple of times, sweat it out. You'll feel amazing after that. If you have a swimming pool in your apartment or condominium, or even your house, if you're very, very lucky, just do a few laps, or one of those cheap static bicycles, exercise bicycles. That's your cardiovascular of the day. And then sit on your yoga mat, do some stretching. And there are just several outlets that you can use to relieve the stress. And then you will feel better because you've got those endorphins running. You've got your metabolic rate going, your heart pumping, and then you've got your meditation at the end where you relax and eliminate those negative thoughts. And that goes hand in hand with your spiritual beliefs. You know, do that alongside all this and have faith and keep it up. Keep your positive mindset up. And one thing that has helped me through tough times is a gratitude diary. Gratitude diary is great because every single day you remind yourself how lucky you are. You know why it's so difficult is because we look at the people who we think have everything. They don't. They don't have everything together. And social media is all a farce, but we latch on to the things that they want us to believe, you know. So yes, positive people in your life, surround yourself with them. If you're a woman, if you have a family, you need your ladies' nights out or ladies' dinners or ladies' lunches. Just talk about the stresses, and you need people who will lift you up. Remember, people who bring you down are the negative, toxic people that I'm talking about, and you do not need that in your life. For me, I have usually taken the hard stance of cutting these people out altogether, blocking them from social media and moving on in a positive direction, because that's the only way to go. Because you need to put a smile on your face. Nobody else is going to try and do that. And then, you know, do things that you love. Hug the people that matter most. For me, my 2 children are the most amazing positive influences in my life. And I remind myself daily how blessed I am with them. And I have my great, amazing family and my friends. On a daily basis, I speak to the ones that uplift me. And when I feel down, you just pick yourself up and say, you know what? This is the lowest point in my life, but the only way forward, or the only way to go, is up. So don't forget that. And that's why we need to eliminate these toxic, negative influences and people from our life. Trust me, it could save you lots and lots of money off therapy. So yes, if this is something that you are dealing with, I am more than happy to help you go through it. There are routines and exercises, not physical exercises, but also daily exercises that you need to practice to get yourself into a positive routine and get out of that negative funk. So I hope this helped a little bit, and don't forget to comment on things that you want me to speak about and whether this helped you at all. If you're on YouTube, please click the subscribe and like button, and I will be more than happy then indulge you with topics that you would like to hear, medically or otherwise. So stay happy, stay healthy, keep a positive mind, eliminate negative toxic people from your life, and stay smiling, keep shining. Love you guys.